The cities of Tamil Nadu run on intense physical labor. Every day, pushcart vendors, migrant workers, and daily wage earners burn thousands of calories just keeping the urban infrastructure moving. But the mathematics of their survival are brutal. When you earn a low daily wage, the high cost of urban living means that simply buying enough calories to sustain that level of physical exertion can consume most of what you make. To bridge that gap, the state government built a food security net anchored by a price point that seems almost impossible: 1 single rupee. For that single coin, a worker can purchase a freshly steamed idli. The government doesn't serve bare minimum rations. They serve hot, culturally staple meals on clean plates, and the menu scales up from there. A full plate of sambar rice or other lunch dishes costs between 3 and 5 rupees at hundreds of neighborhood locations known as Amma Unavagam or Amma Canteens. Maintaining this price point across hundreds of locations requires a specific set of economic and social trade-offs. It raises the question of how a government actually sources and prepares these meals for hundreds of thousands of residents every morning. Securing government aid often involves navigating a gauntlet of digital applications, long waiting periods, and complex eligibility checks. For an urban laborer, the time required to prove a need for help can be as costly as the food itself. The Amma Unavagam model skips all of that. A hungry worker walks right past the digital bureaucracy and directly through an open door. There is no application process, no registration forms to fill out. Anyone can simply walk into a local neighborhood canteen during breakfast or lunch serving hours. Inside, you look at the menu, step up to the counter, and pay the nominal subsidized price in cash. In return, you are handed a physical food coupon to exchange for your meal. In fact, the system relies entirely on this physical exchange. Because the food is so highly subsidized, bad actors often try to insert themselves. The official government guidance is strict. Users must never pay middlemen or use online apps to try and book coupons. By stripping away digital fees and complex registration criteria, the state guarantees that exhaustion and illiteracy are never barriers to a hot meal. But removing friction is only half the equation. Municipal funding can buy raw ingredients, but capital alone cannot physically cook 1 million meals a day. The operational engine driving these canteens relies on localized labor, specifically through Mission Shakti's self-help groups. Instead of hiring a massive top-down corporate catering service, municipal corporations partner directly with groups of local women. These women are given the authority to manage, cook, and serve the food in their exact neighborhoods. Look at the coordination required here. This is a high-volume, decentralized production line operating entirely within the community it serves, outputting hundreds of fresh portions at a time. Because the state pays these local women to run the canteens, the money spent on food subsidization doubles as direct neighborhood investment. It solves the immediate crisis of urban hunger while simultaneously providing a reliable income stream and management experience for women who might otherwise be locked out of the formal economy. Mapping these canteens across Tamil Nadu reveals how hundreds of hyper-local operations weave into a massive urban safety net. Within it, students stretch budgets, migrant workers save cash, and low-income families ensure their children eat 3 meals a day. By removing the daily anxiety of securing affordable food, the state reinforces the physical health of its most active citizens, allowing them to participate in the economy without starving. The program functions as a daily buffer against urban inflation for workers, while shifting the management of neighborhood food security directly into the hands of local women. The Amma Unavagam model proves that effective food security doesn't demand complex digital infrastructure. It just takes an open door, trust of local workers, and a single rupee.